Here are four things I've learned in business that I wish I knew 30 years ago. If you don't know me, my name is Claire and I am a life business coach and AI automation specialist. Now, I'm going to dive right in because let's not waste time. You want to get to the answers as quickly so you don't repeat Claire's mistakes. So, the number one thing that I want to tell you about your business is kind of a reflection of who you are. All your fears, all your hopes, all your dreams, everything that's going on deep inside of you is an extension of what is happening in your business. And you're going to say, well, how is that possible? Well, I'm going to tell you out of experience and lots of research and speaking to many clients over time that everything that they haven't worked through themselves and that they have unconsciously been afraid of fearing, or it shows up in your business. And you're going to say, how is that even possible? Let me tell you something. It shows up in your clients, the people who's working with or for you. It shows up in everyday or weird circumstances or from the outside. They come in these waves, and just like your emotions are happy and good, and then they are sinking to the floor and then they're fearful. That is what happens with your business. Now, what I also found is that when I started working on me, the inner stuff, the stuff that really was hurtful, and the stuff that I was pushing away, the stuff that I was like, nobody should know about this. When I started doing that, guess what happened? All of these other things started falling away. The people that were working for me started falling away. The ones that was reflecting that inner nonsense that was going on within myself that hasn't been dealt with yet. The clients, the ones that I didn't enjoy being with, the the this outside circumstances, everything just started correcting itself, almost like magic. Why? Because I started doing the work on the inside, the deep stuff that I never wanted to look at, the stuff that I was pushing away. I didn't see the connection between me and my inner world and what was reflecting into my business. So this might be a big chewy one to sit and think about for now, and to go like, oh, if I really had to take a piece of paper and sit down and go, these are all my hopes and fears, and like these are the kind of people in my personal life and my work business that I'm attracting, and this is what's happening here, there, and everywhere, and you start dissecting it a little bit, you might start seeing a different picture about who you actually are to who you thought you were being. But there's good news. When you start taking the stuff and you go right back and you just go and sort it out, you're going to find that life is going to change. Your business is going to change. You see that there's a direct correlation with everything happening in your personal life, your relationships, and your business. So, this is your number one thing to start working from. And you might be sitting there going like, I don't really have stuff. My business is great and wonderful. Is it really? Are you pulling in the revenue that you want? Are you seeing the clients that you want? Are you doing the sales that you want? Is everything just working out for you? And if not, it's okay, because life is a journey. We have to walk it and figure these things out as we go. But is to say, okay, but what can I sort out in my inner world today that is going to help me in my business tomorrow? In other words, if I have a fear of public speaking, and now it shows up in my business because I don't want to see clients, perhaps, or I don't want to find clients, or I don't want to do this, or I don't want to show up. Like, what can I do today that is going, you see the inner reflection versus the happening in my business? You see, what happens is if you start addressing that and go, why is it that I have this fear of speaking? What is going on in the inside world? Perhaps you're feeling like people might reject you, or that you want to be liked, or that you want to really give a good service, but what if you can't deliver? And you start breaking out those, what we call those unconscious, like limiting beliefs. If you start working there and you start working through them, all of a sudden you find the clients start coming to you, or You might have an opportunity where you speak in front of a big crowd and you are really happy and proud about it, and you go, well, actually, I'm quite a good speaker. Actually, this is like really working out for me. So you see, it's this inner growth journey, and then it reflects back into your job. So that was one, number one, a big one. But I hope you really start journaling on this one, because this one can help you a lot. Number two is mindset, 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 and mindset. Now, your mindset has to be super, super focused on your North Star. In other words, where's my business going? What am I doing about it? How's it getting there? But now, what happens with the small entrepreneur or a small business is we get bogged down by all the little things. Oh, I have to create a website and this thing about SEO, and then what about my business and doing some marketing? And what about the sales? Oh, and I need to draw up this contract. And oh, my HR team. And you see, in just a short time, we have lost focus on the North Star of your business. In other words, what is your business there for? What is it helping with? And how do you get clients, and how do you get those clients to put money in your bank? Everything else comes as a second to that. But what happens is we get so tunnel vision focused on the tiny little details, the details like I need to do this and I need to do that. You know, my brother once said the most incredible thing to me. He's like, don't sweat the small stuff. Just keep focusing on your North Star or your vision or where you are going, and everything else will fall into place at the right time. The right thing, the right people will come its way. And you know what? To this day, those words stick with me because it is so, so true. So that's a big one that I learned. Your mindset is absolutely everything. If you are having a bad day and your mindset is not right, you need to take time and spend a little bit of time alone and be in nature and regather yourself, or go to gym or go and have a coffee and just breathe through it before you come back and bring all of that junk back into your business, because you will not be focusing on your North Star. If you don't spend at least once a day focusing on that North Star, let me tell you something, your business is going to slow you down, and it is going to take a long time for you to get where you want to go. That is incredibly important for your growth in business, is keep focusing there, and the little things will fall in place. The people, places, things will all come to you at the right time if you keep growing the business. In other words, physically sitting, writing down, where am I going? What are my projections? Who do I want to be? What are my clients? Who are my clients? Where are my clients? Those kind of questions. And working out on the bigger picture rather than sweating the small little things that will take your time and your attention away from actually what you're trying to achieve. And number three, and this is something that I think most of us small entrepreneurs battle with, business entrepreneurs or solo entrepreneurs, is that we end up having to do everything. We're the HR, we're the legal team, we are the sales, we are the marketing, we are the client facing person, we are the complaints division, we are hiring people, we are doing it all. Did that sound a little bit like you, or did that sound a little bit like, oh my goodness, this this is hectic? Because I hear what she's saying. Well, we all get there, but this took me on down another rabbit hole. I couldn't keep doing it all alone. It felt like, you get stuck in this place, like I don't quite have enough money to like get a big team together, but I don't have the time to be able to do all of this while I'm still growing my business. Sound familiar? Well, I went down this rabbit hole, and then obviously AI automations came in, and I was like, well, then I had all these beliefs, Claire's 50 and she's starting this coaching thing now, and it's completely different what she's been doing for the last 30 years. And I had to start it all over, and it's different from corporate because I've started a business in corporate. This is different. Personal and personal branding is totally two different things. And I was like, you know what? I need to figure this out, because otherwise I'm going to burn out. I was working myself silly. I wasn't spending time with family, nature. I was like working, 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 working. And if you needed time freedom like I did, boy, you know what I'm talking about. Well, here's the thing. And then I found an AI automation course, and I dove straight in. Boy, oh boy, I was like, well, I don't care if it's a bunch of 20-year-olds or 18-year-olds sitting there. This woman will be able to show them how to do it one day. So that's what I did. I spent the next 6 months in going all in and learning. And then I was able to say, well, yeah, by push of a button, I can sort out all my social media, or by one push of a button it will not only create it and do the pictures and post it and watch for comments and put it back again, and if people subscribe automatically put them into enrollment process. And listen, that's still ongoing. As I am teaching the stuff now to others, I am building my stuff in the same background. So, yes, is it going as fast as I want it to go? No, but slowly as I'm teaching, I'm implementing, and same way we are giving it to others. So, to be able to learn these tools as well. And then I started that Fast Track to Freedom course, teaching small entrepreneurs how to do that, a 12-week program and to automate your whole business. And that did. It gave me time freedom. So now in the mornings, I can go and walk for an hour on the beach after I drop my daughter. And then I can start my day from a really calm, centered, aligned piece where I can now focus on that North Star, and I can really sort out the mindset stuff in the meantime, that like stuff holding me back. So it really makes a difference. If you are interested, look in the link below. You'll find some information there, or go to the website in the link below, and there's a whole stack of information there. Now, number 3, the best. Now, here's the thing. I used to do everything alone. I used to think, well, I don't quite have the finances to start getting a team together, or I don't have this, or I don't have that, all these limiting beliefs that I was working through in the background, all this mindset stuff. And then I was like, you know what? I need a team of strong people that I can really focus in with, a group that can push me up, group that could give me innovative ideas. So my community, I needed a new community around me. The community I had either didn't know anything about business, or they couldn't care less about helping. Even when you ask them, they're like, nah, I don't have time, your business is too small, or really like, no, just, that kind of community. No, I needed a community that I could pick up the phone and say, I'm having a bad day, or how do I do this, or have you had this problem before? And everybody gets together and they start talking about it. That's the community. And if you don't have that community, well, you're welcome to join this community. Let's start talking. Or if you want to, start aligning yourself with your favorite people on YouTube and start learning from them, the Alex Hermanzis, the people that making the difference in the world, the people that are freely teaching and helping you. There are tons of amazing business people out there where you can get free information. And this can be part of your community while you're building your community. People that get you right, motivated, get you to realign and center, and people who can bring a community of people together that are just like you, battling through the same things, and perhaps some of the things you've learned you can then pass over to others. So it becomes this really big ball of wisdom between everybody, but a bigger support structure for the days that you really need it. So if any of this stuff makes sense to you and any of this stuff resonates with you, I want you to hit the comments, and I want you to write what is resonating with you here and what do you need right now. And also, there's a link where you can join us if you wanted more information, like emails or information about courses or things that we're doing. And it's literally, guys, the journey that I am on and the stuff I am learning, I am just teaching over and coaching over and helping you, because I know how long and painful that journey actually is. And you don't have to go through this alone anymore. You now have a community that can actually help you. So with that, push that like button if you haven't already. I know we're a small growing community, but you know what? I have big visions for where we're going. So I will see you soon, and have a beautiful day. Have a good one. Bye.